The Golden State Warriors are now just one game away from winning the NBA championship as they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 110-102 in Game 3. What is going on, y'all? Five Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, NBA Finals. And here to talk about that Game 3, which will be known as the KD game, as he put the dagger in the hearts of definitely Cleveland fans and anybody out there who was rooting for the Cavs. I mean, my God, shaking my damn head. KD went off in this game. A lot to get to. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Turn on post notifications. I've been bringing you guys analysis after every game, and we'll continue doing so. But don't worry, not just after the finals. We'll still have a lot to talk about NBA related with the draft coming up, free agency, all of that good stuff. But let's talk about Game 3, and let's talk about the fact that Kevin Durant went off in this game. He was spectacular, folks. 43 points, which is his playoff career high, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. Folks, 43 points is impressive in itself, but when you do it on 15 for 23 shooting, I mean, 23 shots, that's it. That efficiency is ridiculous. That's what makes Kevin Durant so damn good. 6 for 9 from 3, 7 for 7 from the line. I mean, it's just flat out carried the entire Warriors offense in this game, in a game in which Steph Curry was god-awful, just 11 points on 3 for 16 shooting. Klay Thompson just 10 points on 4 for 11 shooting, and really the second best player offensively, at least for the Warriors in this game, was JaVale McGee. So Kevin Durant absolutely carried the load, and this would have been a blowout if it was not for KD. And then he hit the dagger of all daggers like he did last year when he pulled up from like 35 feet on the left side to basically put the game away. It was a 3-point game. KD hit that 3. It was a 6-point game, and at that point it was effectively over. So obviously, question number one, is this series not over? Yes, folks. Okay, it's 3-0. I told you guys, Cavaliers not only needed to win one game in Cleveland, but they needed to win both. They already dropped Game 3. This was the game they were supposed to win. This series is pretty much over unless Steph or KD get hurt and somehow, or a miracle happens, okay? But this series is pretty much over. No NBA team has ever come back down from 3-0 series deficit. And honestly, it's sad. Not sad because the Warriors aren't the better team and they're not going to win. It's more sad because the Cavaliers have been playing very well. I mean, folks, this series could very well be 2-1 in favor of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, if you think about it, Game 1, J.R. Smith made that blunder. Cavaliers should have had that Game 1 after LeBron dropped 51. Game 2, I'll give to Golden State, but even that was relatively close until the fourth quarter, until Golden State pulled away. And in this game, if the Cavaliers had just capitalized on a couple of opportunities, they could have won this game easily, okay? It was very close. Like I said, it took up until a KD dagger 3 to put the Cavs away. So they could have easily been up 2-1. Instead, it's now 0-3 for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I'm just disgusted at what is going on here with the Cleveland Cavaliers because I really didn't expect them to play this well, but then still have the same record in the series as if they were getting blown out. So let's talk about the Cavs real quick now. Of course, LeBron James had another triple-double. I think that's the most now in NBA history that he has. 33, 10, and 11 with 2 steals and 2 blocks. So he had a solid game, and I knew what LeBron was trying to do in this game. Everybody on Twitter was freaking out because he was being too passive and whatnot. I knew LeBron was going to do this because he needed guys to have confidence at the end of the game. So he tried to get him involved early. Kevin Love was very good in this game. 20 points and 13 rebounds. Honestly, I thought he had more than 20 because he was going off. He really cooled down in the second half, but I really wish they kept going back to Kevin Love. And then Tyronn Lue. Let's talk real quick. I mean, good job on finally making Rodney Hood a part of the rotation and getting rid of Jordan Clarkson, like I said, after Game 2. But that should have been done after Game 1, to be honest. But why are you so insistent on J.R. Smith and playing him so much? Rodney Hood should have honestly started this game. He had 15 points, folks. He was the third best player on the Cavs after Love and LeBron, okay? So Rodney Hood did not get enough touches because every time he touched the ball, it was either a shot that went in or he made a great play happen, okay? So Rodney Hood honestly did not get utilized in this game, and Tyronn Lue has no one to blame but himself because even though he took Rodney Hood and put him in the rotation, he should have honestly honestly started him and played him more minutes than he did in this game. But let's take a look at the fact that how much of a missed opportunity this was for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had 10 more rebounds than the Dubs. They had more second chance points. They had more points in the paint. And they still ended up losing. That's just because of Kevin Durant, folks. Honestly, what more can you say about this man? I will say something about the refs, though, real quick before that. 0 free throws in the first half. Unacceptable. The refereeing has been absolutely god-awful this entire series. For a majority of the playoffs, the NBA needs to look into the refereeing because it has been crap, okay? And Adam Silver should be ashamed of himself for the product that he's putting out there with these referees because they've been awful. It's just flat-out awful. With that being said, let's talk about Kevin Durant, folks. Look, he's the second best player in the world for a reason, okay? And this is why he went to Golden State, and I get it, but I'm going to stick by my fact that KD ruined the NBA because this team is a cheat code. Steph Curry has a shooting night like tonight after going out for 9 threes, and you would have definitely said if Steph shoots 3 for 16, the Cavs win. Klay shoots 4 for 11, Cavs win. But no, Kevin Durant goes off for 43 points, okay? He is that nuclear weapon, but make no mistake about it, okay? This is the same Kevin Durant who couldn't get it done in OKC, so obviously he went to Golden State to get more help. I'm not trying to hate on KD. I do still say he ruined the NBA, but he did come up clutch today, and he was the best player on the floor today, even better than LeBron James. So I got to give it up to KD. He was incredible, and just a little trinket in the MJ LeBron debate. A lot of people failed to realize how good this Warriors team is, and somebody brought this up on Twitter, and I really thought it was interesting, folks. Has Michael Jordan ever played anybody as good as Kevin Durant in all of the finals that he played? Okay, you had guys like John Stockton, Karl Malone, Gary Payton, Charles Barkley, Clyde Drexler, Magic Johnson at the back end of his career. Kevin Durant is going to go down as a top 5, easily top 10 player, and it is ridiculous how good this man is. It didn't matter who you put on him. He was scoring at will. Tyronn Lue did, I think, mess up a little bit because I thought he should have double teamed KD, but I could have seen where he was thinking if I double team KD and Steph gets open, he gets going, now the floodgates open. So I get it there, but I still think they should have looked to maybe double him on a couple plays just to see how the defense would have, the Warriors would have reacted, but they didn't. And then a lot of people won't mention this, folks, but that Steph 3 that he hit at the very end when he got open on that fast break, that was a big 3, folks, because that basically put the Warriors ahead. It gave Steph confidence. It gave the Warriors confidence. And I think that kind of opened up the floodgates, like KD said. So that was a huge, huge 3. A lot of people won't say it. Again, this is the KD game, but that was huge. And another interesting thing, if the Warriors win Game 4 and KD plays like this or Steph plays that bad, who wins Finals MVP? Is it going to be KD again? Because everybody was saying Steph is going to win Finals MVP after the first 2 games, but he had a stinker in Game 3, so I'm not so sure about that. But with that being said, folks, yes, this series is effectively over unless a miracle happens, and that's just because Kevin Durant took over this game. The Cavaliers squandered away a golden opportunity, and it's sad, but it is reality, folks. So let me know what you guys think. Is the series over? Leave a comment down below. If you guys agree or disagree, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. Make sure to follow me on my social media links down below for that. And as always, thanks for watching.